So although it's rainy out here, I'm in a really good mood today for a couple of reasons. One, our company is amazing. You know, when you get involved in network marketing, guys, in a good company, they offer you such incentive and bonuses and promotions. I mean, they're constantly, interested in us succeeding. I mean, in corporate America and the jobs that I had before in my life, it was always, expect the most from me and give me the least. So it's an honor to be part of a company and part of a network marketing model that really, pays back the hard work that we do. I'm also excited because it's my fourth day in a row where I'm drinking more water. I started doing a little bit of cardio. I've been slacking on those things because other things in my life were kind of taking over, and I had to, look in the mirror and say, hey, you got to get back on track. I was having allergies, and the allergies are going away again from all the extra water. The extra water has been helping my skin. I'm not as hungry. I'm not as moody. So if any of you are having any allergy issues or just tired, moody, your skin's breaking out, try to drink more water, guys. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to go over some stories that I've heard. Some of you may have heard these stories. We're going to talk about a story of personality as far as negative personality and positive personality. We're going to get into a story about assumptions, and we're going to get into a story about the third story is going to be about wisdom. Okay, so the first story goes like this. We have two brothers. One is a really happy kid, always in a good mood, always smiling. Just everything that goes on in life, he's just full of joy. And his brother, who is from the same DNA, is always moody, negative, no matter what you give him, no matter what you do for him. He's always in a cranky mood, always in a negative mood, always a downer, okay? So the parents are like, you know what? How can we have two totally different children, from the same parents? So let's just try an experiment. Let's take the kid who's always crying and cranky. Let's put him in a room. Let's give him ice cream and toys and everything he wants, video games. We'll put everything in that room. We're going to sit him in there for an hour, and we're going to see if we can change him, okay? Maybe we can change his personality. And we'll take the good kid, who's always in a good mood, always happy, always excited, and let's put him in a room, and let's take some of the horse manure that we have and put it in that room. Let's fill that room up with horse manure, and as crazy as that sounds, it's going to show us that this kid can be negative. This kid can be moody. He has to be cranky from sitting in a room with horse manure. So they do the experiment, guys, and they decide to leave the room. And they go back first to the negative kid. And they go into the room and they think, okay, this kid's going to be happy. He's going to be playing with all these toys. He's probably going to be eating ice cream. They walk in, the ice cream's melted. The toys aren't played with. He's in the corner, guys, crying, sitting there, just negative, okay? They're like, I can't believe this. Well, let's go see what happens with the other kid. So they go into the other room, and the kid is in there, guys. And check this out. He's actually digging. He's digging in the horse manure. He's digging it out and digging it out. And the parents are just shocked. They're like, what are you doing? What is going on? He's like, Mom, Dad, I'm so excited. With all this horse manure in here, there has to be a pony in here somewhere. Okay? So guys, the moral of the story is some people are just negative. They're just naysayers. They're just small thinkers. No matter what you show them, no matter what you do for them, they're always going to be like that. It's in their DNA. You can't change it. And then you got positive people. No matter what you put them in, no matter what situation you put them in, no matter how hard life gets, they're always, optimistic and looking outwards. Okay? First story. Second story. There's this airline. They have this promotion where they're going on an island, and they have all these little cool backgrounds at the airport and little ribbons and balloons. And when you come into the part where you're going to sit down to wait for your plane, they give you a bag of cookies. So a lady walks in, gets her bag of cookies. The guy behind her comes in, gets his bag of cookies, and they sit next to each other. And the lady all of a sudden hears the cookie bag crinkling, and she's shocked. She's like, there's no way this guy is going to be going into my bag of cookies. Well, turns out the guy next to her starts to eat the cookie, and she's like, I cannot believe this guy just ate my cookie. So she's like, you know what, let me just put my hand in there and get my cookie, and maybe he'll stop. So she puts a hand in there, she gets a cookie. So guess what? She eats the cookie, and now guess what she hears again? She hears the bag crinkling again, guys, okay? She's like, I cannot believe this guy. So she goes in and puts her hand back in and says, you know what? This guy better get the point. These are my cookies, and he's eating my cookies, and she eats another cookie. Well, turns out they call for the boarding, and the guy gets up really quick. He takes the last cookie, guys, and he breaks it in half, and he puts a half a cookie on a napkin on the table next to her, and he gets up and walks away. She looks at it, and she's astonished. She cannot believe, the arrogance of this guy, how ignorant, how rude he could be to be eating her cookies, and let alone break one in half and leave one there, half a cookie there for her. So she's just unbelievably, pissed off right now. She's angry. She feels like disrespected. She gets up, she's walking towards the boarding pass, guys, the area, and she opens up her purse to get out her boarding pass, and what does she find in there? She finds her own bag of cookies, okay? Those were not her cookies, okay? She made an assumption, okay? And my point of the story is to never assume in life, because sometimes you can assume that this person's going to want to do something. This person's going to want to see something. This person's not going to be able to do it because this person comes from the bottom. He can't make it to the top. Never assume in life, okay? I don't care where you started from. You might even be, your circumstances might even be down and out. Your circumstances might even be bankrupt. Your circumstances might even be homeless. But your visions don't have to be that way. And you should never assume, because a lot of times we all do this. Assumptions are just not good. Okay, and the third story, guys, it's a story of wisdom. A little young girl and her mom are at the dollar store. This is during the recession. Now, before we get into the story, I want you guys to understand something. Okay, I hear a lot about this recession, this depression. Guys, I have made more money in a recession than in my entire life. Okay, even when the economy was booming, I had never made the income I make now. So to me, it might be a recession and out there in a depression, but that's because people are stuck in the way of 9 to 5. They're stuck in the way of not looking for something outside the box. So the story here deals with the depression. It deals with a young girl who wanted to go in a dollar store, and she saw these little pearl necklaces. Pearl earrings. They were $2, and she really wanted them really bad. Her mom says, "Honey, listen, I can't afford them, but you know what? If you do some chores around the house, I'll give you $1. I know this month Grandma's going to give you $1 because she gives you $1 every year this month, just as a present." So the little girl does the chores, and she gets $1 from her mom. She gets $1 from the grandmother, and she goes back to the store and she buys these earrings, guys. It's pearl earrings, fake pearl, of course, for $2. But she's so excited. She's wearing them to church. She's wearing them to bed. She's wearing them to school. She's wearing them to the playground. Her father comes in and says, "Honey, listen, I'd like you to give me those earrings. What do you think?" She's like, "Dad, I'm really sorry, but you know what? Grandma gave me $1. Mom helped me get the other $1 by doing chores. I love these earrings. I mean, I really love you, but I just can't give you the earrings. But I'll give you my pony. I have a little pony with the pink tail that you bought me last year, and I'll give you that pony." And Dad's like, "Nah, it's okay. You know what? I don't want the pony, honey. It's okay. I love you. No big deal." The father comes back a month later, and he says, "Hey, honey, listen. I was hoping you can give me those pearl earrings." And she's like, "Daddy, you know what? I really love you, but I just cannot give you these pearl earrings." He's like, "All right, honey, you know what? It's fine. I love you." And he gives her a kiss. Well, 2 weeks later, he comes home, and the little girl's sitting in her bed, and she's crying, okay? And the dad walks in and says, "What's wrong, honey?" She goes to him, "Dad, you know what? Here's the earrings. I want you to have them. Just take them." And the father takes them with his left hand, and in his right hand, behind his back, guys, he comes out with a box. In this box is a pearl necklace, a real pearl necklace. He says, "Honey, you know what? I had this necklace for you the whole time, but until you could let go of what you had, I couldn't give you what I had." My point is, guys, some of you are used to what you had, and you can't let go of it, okay, to get something different in life. Or some of you aspire to greatness. You get to greatness. Now, you have an opportunity of a lifetime that you have to seize in the lifetime of the opportunity. And what do? Now that you've gotten yourself to greatness, you're not willing to let go of all the foolish stuff that you've been doing. You're not willing to let go of all the partying, hanging out with the crew, and all the silliness that doesn't allow you to be great, okay? So you got to let go of what you have to get to where you want to be, to get to what you want to have, okay? And the last story is a fourth one I'm going to add in here right now about, I heard a good story. One of my mentors talked about being a diamond. Guys, do you know what a diamond is? A diamond is a piece of coal. A piece of coal that starts out very humble, okay? You might have actually picked one up, threw it across the lake. You might have actually kicked one with your feet. You never knowing it was going to be a diamond one day. A diamond is created under pressure, under severe pressure and stress. That's how a diamond is created, okay? We all want to become a diamond. When I started my network marketing business, I was a piece of coal. I became good, I became great, and I think I became a diamond. But I'm still trying to shine even brighter. I might be a diamond with some flaws, but I'd rather be a diamond with flaws than a pebble with no flaws, okay? So I'm still working on the shiniest part. I'm still working on that code of how good a diamond is. I'm not to the top yet. I'm a diamond, but I'm not up there. My point is, to become a diamond, guys, you got to be willing to get cut. What does that mean? That means you got to be willing to take constructive criticism. You got to be willing to personally develop. You got to be willing to have an accountability partner. You have to be willing to want to be smarter tomorrow than you are today. This means you got to start reading books. This means you can't watch all the basketball games. This means you can't watch all the football games. This means you can't watch all the baseball games. You cannot be successful and become a diamond if you're not willing to get cut, if you're not willing to put the effort into, you're not willing to be under pressure, if you're not willing to take what it takes to get to that point, guys, okay? Some of you will become millionaires, listen to me. Some of you will become severely successful. Some of you will become top rising stars, top money earners, okay? But in the form that you are right now, as a piece of coal, you're not going to get there. The person you are looking at me right now is not going to get there. That form of you is not going to get there. You have to create yourself to become a diamond to the point where you are now at the top. You are that shiny diamond that started out from a humble beginning as a piece of coal, and now you'll be a top money earner. Now you'll be retired. Now you'll be a millionaire, guys, okay? So be willing to get cut and be willing to learn. And I'm excited, and let's keep moving forward, guys. It's August 1st. I'm excited, and we got a whole new quarter coming up yet before Christmas time, and 2014 is on the way. Big things are going to happen, guys. See you later.